Why does everybody do this? It really does almost nothing. There's very little, it just kind of moves the water. It doesn't really dry it. First gear, gas, slowly let out the clutch, and we're off. Oh, wow, yeah, I really can. People weren't screwing around. Burnouts on knobbies. Speaking of things that aren't good, today we're gonna do 5 bad habits that I do on my 400EX. I was challenged to do the 5 bad driving habits by a guy on YouTube. I believe you'd say his name is T-WRX or T-WRX. I think T-WRX sounds better. I'll have a link and all that good junk. Yeah, subscribe to him. Click it. I'm assuming he wanted it on actually no, he told me. He messaged me. His thought was I would do it on the quad and mix in some car stuff. So what I'm actually going to do is, since I'm on the quad today, I'm going to do a whole 5 bad habits on the quad, and then I'll probably do one in the car, and I'll do one in the car as well. Yeah. I think my first bad habit on this that I don't think makes for better videos, but it's not necessarily a good thing. I tend to like to rev a lot, like a real lot. This thing doesn't need to rev out as much as I do necessarily, or, of course, like, I don't need to do, like, it's just fun. It really does have torque. Like, it's a pretty powerful little beast. I just find it enjoyable to let it get a little louder, get the horsepowers, all the horses. So yeah, I definitely don't have to rev as much as I do, but it is built to rev, so sue me. Number 2, trying to break traction everywhere I go. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't necessarily always, like, pay attention to what I'm doing. So, like, if I see, like, a turn coming up like this, and I've seen that people have broken traction before me, I will just go in and just go for it, and not necessarily worry about, like, big logs or rocks in the ground that may make me flip over. I don't tend to, like, look. So that's probably not good. Well, it's definitely not a good thing. Not safe-wise, at least. It's fun, though. I mean, like, you know, like, I don't know if anyone else has ever seen those, like, those quad safety videos that, some places will make you watch. They're always like, before you go over the peak, ensure that you look to make sure there is not too steep of a drop-off. And I'm just like, who does that? I mean, I'm sure some people actually do that, and I commend them because that's really good. But I very rarely do that. Like, sometimes you'll see I'll stand up to look, like, to oversee what I'm doing, but I usually tend to just go for it because I know these trails. I feel like maybe if I was in an area that I didn't know so well, I wouldn't just do that. But yeah, I tend to just go for things. I'm very rash. Like, if I want to do a wheelie, I just wheelie, you know, there's not too much consideration. There's a fork. I actually have never been on this trail before. Like I said, rash. I have no idea where I'm at. I just kind of go for things. My third bad habit definitely has to be not always like do I just go for it? Do I just go through it? My third habit is, like, not always ensuring that I'm actually in the gear I want to be in. I get lazy, and here's some mud. Oh, man. I couldn't even turn my front feet. They were just kind of controlled. Not my front feet, my front wheels. I've got spider webs all over me now. Sometimes I don't really ensure I'm in the gear I want to be in. Like, I'm lazy with everything, which is why, like, a lot of times I end up putting myself in neutral. Yeah, I really actually honestly should work on that. I get lazy, and it's definitely going to be a bigger issue when I'm on a motorcycle. Wow, this is tall. It just rained, but I mean, come on. This is absurd. Oh, no. Was that just a snake? Might have been. So yeah, that's definitely something I have to work on, you know, make sure I'm definitely in the right gear and everything. I get a little lazy, you know. How deep is this? Oh, not even that bad. This trail's pretty wide. This is definitely wide enough for a car, like a Jeep or something. Whoa, that's deep. You know what? I'm just gonna turn around because I can still remember all the turns I've made, but I'm gonna start screwing up, I think. Actually, you know what? We'll go up this hill. We'll see where this hill leads. Maybe it'll lead to something. If I'm only going straight, I can remember to just go straight backwards. But I have all those turns I've been making in my head. Oh, my fourth bad habit on this thing in particular, and I really need to work on it, is making sure, because considering how much I like to make myself lost, is ensuring that I have enough gas in this before I leave. That's a huge one for me. What am I gonna do here? How am I gonna... This is like serious rock climbing. Okay. Oh, shoot. What are we sliding on? Oh, just other rocks. Okay, woo! Yeah, I really need to make sure I have gas. I never check it. I'm just kind of used to cars that have gas gauges, I guess. Yeah, I definitely have to, like, you know, work on that. Is that a bird's nest? What is that? Looks like a radio or something. But yeah, I do that a lot. You know, I'm gonna turn around. I actually haven't even checked the gas today, speaking of that, and I'm kind of afraid to. I feel like it's bad luck. Like, if you're not sure if you have enough gas to get home, but you don't check, some magic happens, and then gas just appears. When you're just too lazy to pull the lever and put it in reverse, you make your own trails. But yeah, it hasn't burned me yet. Knock on wood. Let me get some wood. Yeah, knock on wood. It hasn't burned me yet to not check for gas, but it's definitely going to. I mean, it's only a matter of time. These are some pretty interesting trails. You can tell people have been scraping everything all over all these rocks. There's a bug flying around me, and I'm pretty sure I feel a spider building a nest. Not a nest, a web on my face from my nose to my lip. Oh, I could have totally avoided doing that rock climbing and just went around that side thing. Whoops. There's something on my Googles. What's on my Googles? Just some mood. So yep, there's 4 habits. All right, let's figure out a 5th. I'm sure I have like 300, I could say, but I'm trying to think in my head of the 5 worst habits. Crunch. Ooh. Oh, wow, I'm really off-roading today. How do people do that to tires? They just like cut a hole down the side of it. I don't understand. All right, let's go through here like I did before. There we go. Oh, uh-oh. Ugh. I was not expecting that to be so abrupt. Ah, the tire king. I always hate tires like that because they always attract bees. And bees suck. All right, I need a 5th thing. What's my 5th thing? Pretty sure I went. You know what? I don't remember. Is that a gate? Wait a freaking minute. Why is there a gate up here? We are not even near civilization at all. That's weird. I don't know who put the time in to put a gate right there, but that is so weird. And you could tell, like, why would there be a gate here? There's no way for a car to drive up this. It would not make it. That's strange. I'm kind of forgetful of the way I came now, so I'm gonna assume I made a left, so I'm gonna go right. I don't know if this is the way I came, but I still have my internal compass, so I know what general direction to go. We essentially have to go that way. Did I come? I think I came this way. I think I'm doing okay. I think I done good. I still need a 5th thing. Oh yeah, this way we came, because you can actually tell you could tell where I went through it because there's now a silhouette because I ripped all the leaves off. That's awesome. Now I know there's still, I think, 2 more spots where I have to remember what way I turned, like left or right. I think I turned left and then right, so I had to go right and then left. Yeah, because I remember seeing that. I'm putting about 80% of my brain power towards figuring out where I am and about 20 towards the topic of this video. Okay, wait. I think I came from this way because I don't see tire marks there, but I see tire marks here. And I think this agrees with what I said. Yeah, I came this way. I mean, it looks right. If not, I think I know what general area of the forest we're in. Yep, I do. Little chipmunk. Where'd he go? Man, they're freaking sneaky. He just shot into the leaves and he was just gone. Yep, okay, I know where we're at. Okay, now I can think about the video. Yarp. I think my 5th worst habit would have to be, I've got it. Let's see if we can scare some frogs first. Okay, there's none around. And the mosquitoes do not give a turd. They do not care. My 5th worst habit is that I do occasionally ride my clutch. Hey, look at that. That's one of my other bad habits. I think that was 3. Yeah. Occasionally I ride the clutch a little more than I have to. I don't know why. This is my first vehicle with a clutch at all. And the FRS was maybe 1.5 or 2 years later. And I learned, that was like my first stick car. So in a lot of ways, like, I learned on these. So I think I learned on this, like, you know, give it a little bit of clutch because it doesn't have like a super ton of power. But in the FRS, I think I blended over a little bit too much. Like, I've gotten a lot better, but I used to ride the clutch a little bit. And I still definitely do a little bit on this. So yeah, guys, those are my 5 things that I think are my bad habits. It's a really good video to make on anything with wheels because it makes you be, you know, self-reflective of how you ride and drive, and it's really not that hard, but it's a very interesting video. So yeah, I guess at this point I have to call out people to do it. I mean, that's how everybody else has been doing it. So, I'll call out Shades Moto, T-WRX 450R Vlogger, which I believe he changed his name to T-WRX Vlogger. I want him to do it too. 400EX Boy, he better do it. 400EX Boy 03. And I want the EX Racer to do it. And We Love GoPro HD, if he's feeling it. I haven't talked to him in a while though. I'll call out those, my friends. And you know what? Anybody else that wants to do it, make a video and do it. So yeah guys, those are my 5 things. I challenge all of you to do it too on whatever kind of vehicle you have. See you in the next one. Alright, bye, live it safe, bye! There's my 6th. Did a bird seriously crap on this?